4 people arrested in a shooting that killed 2 people in Roswell. One of the models who just started getting into the business is one of the victims here. Police say the shooting stemmed from a robbery involving drugs at a Roswell Point condominium on Lake Point Circle. It happened last week. 23-year-old Elijah Weems was killed. Weems was a Metro Atlanta basketball standout. He'd just done a modeling shoot with Nike. His mom says he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. 19-year-old LaTravion Wise was also killed. Police say he was an accomplice of the suspects.